Welcome back to CAD/CAM tutorial. Today we are going to design a simple Swiss plier, Swiss Army plier. This is a multi-purpose tool. Here you will get the multiple number of blades, LED lights, and plier also. So this is called Swiss plier. I hope you like it. Here we will make each and every blades. We will design this plier also, and we will give a particular relation. And here uh, we will make some LED light. So I hope you like it. So let's see how to do this in SolidWorks. Now here we will make the first part of Swiss plier. There are two types of washer we need. So let's create first washer. Is small parts. So choose here front plane, sketch, circle, and draw here two circles for washers. Choose smart dimension and keep outer one 6 millimeter and inner one 3 millimeter. Okay, and go to feature and extrude up to 1.3 millimeter. See here 1.3 millimeter blind. Okay, now let's save this. Go to appearance. I'll choose metal, steel, polished steel. See, now let's save it. Go to desktop and choose your folder, Swiss plier. This is the part number 1. Washer 1. Save. We need to create two types of washer, so let's edit this. Go to select this one and edit sketch. This one makes 6.6 millimeter. See, the outer one. Inside keep same. Exit and go to again extruded boss. Click edit feature, and here we need to create the add some more thickness. 2.75 millimeter. That's it. See, now save as. Washer 2, part number 2, and this is washer number 2. Let's see other part. Now here we will make the next part is support, Swiss Army knife support or Swiss plan support. Choose here front plane, select corner rectangle and start from origin point. That's it. Okay, choose smart dimension, select 8 millimeter and upper one 14 millimeter. Now again choose here line, draw this one as a taper. Exit, select circle, draw here a circle, and again choose the line, and we need to cut it here actually. Okay, let's define this one actually. Keep diameter 3 millimeter, .6 millimeter, and the distance from upper edge 4 millimeter, and let's make distance from here to this point 9.85 millimeter. Distance from these 2 points 0.15 millimeter, and distance from bottom edge only 1 millimeter. See here. Now select, go to feature and select we need to cut this face and this one. Exit, and select extruded boss, and here select selected contour, select this face only. We don't want to make hole and this cutout. Keep mid plane 12.5 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Fillet, keep 2 millimeter and select these two edges. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch, select offset entities, select again, choose offset, keep 1 millimeter and select this edge. Here choose select chain option not available, so select outer edge one by one. Okay, see it's 1 millimeter. Now choose line and connect it from bottom edges, both the bottom points. See, this is going to be cut, so extruded cut. Select here inside only. See, this inside we took it. Cancel it. Just delete this outer one. It is created by default actually. Yes, because we need only cut this inside only. Now try extruded cut. Now see here, keep end condition through all. Okay, that's it. Now select off face, sketch, choose here corner rectangle and select the corner point and up to this line. Smart dimension 3.75 millimeter and select extruded cut, and see here we need to cut, make depth 2 millimeter, not more than. Okay, see, now again choose this face, sketch normal. Now select here line, select this corner to up to this line, bottom corner and connect, exit, choose smart dimension and define the length 0.3 millimeter only. Select here extruded cut, here select through all. Okay, so this is our simple support is ready. Let's save this support, part number 3, support. You can define some. Okay, polish the steel, it is I like this color always. Save. Here the next part is Revit. Let's create it. Choose front plane, sketch, select here circle and keep the diameter 3 millimeter and go to feature and extrude it. Extrude up to 14 millimeter and keep end condition mid plane. Okay, that's it. Now choose this face, sketch, and here we want to create a head, so select circle and draw a bigger circle. Let's keep this 5.4 millimeter. Select extruded boss, extrude only up to 1.4 millimeter. Okay, choose chamfer 0.2 and select this corner 45 degree. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch normal. Now here we want to create some grooves, so let's choose the line, draw from center to this point, draw a horizontal line, exit. Now make some relation. Select these two lines, make relation equal. Okay, now let's define this point to this point. Point 2 millimeter, that's it. And this point to this point, 0.1 millimeter, that's fine. It should be coincide with this. It is coincide actually, you can see it is coincide with this. Select extruded cut. Here choose these two faces. Now keep end condition through all. Okay, even if you'll choose the thickness, that's also better. Now just go to circular pattern. Here select this cutout. We can directly select from here or just drop down this menu and select cut extruded one. And here in parameters you can select a circular face. I'll select the same face. And here I want to make 32 number of pattern. Okay, that's it. Now it's time to mirror this one. So how we will do it? Choose any mid plane first. Let's check other available. Okay, this front plane available, choose mirror, and feature to mirror, select the last one, circular pattern, and cut. You can see the preview here. And one more thing we need to chamfer also we need to do it, and extruded boss, because we extruded this body, so we have to select here for things. Okay, that's it. And set for whole body we will define it satin finish stainless steel. It looks very nice color, very nice material look. Let's save it. Part number 4, Revit. Let's see other parts. Now here the next part we will make LED flashlight. So let's see a simple model of LED flashlight. Choose top plane, sketch, draw a circle with origin point. Let's keep the diameter 9.5 millimeter and extrude up to 38 millimeter. Here see. Okay, now let's define this material. Go to metal, aluminium, brushed aluminium. This look better. Front plane, sketch, select here line from this end to this end, and come down and convert it into arc actually. Exit, delete this one, draw a line here also. Exit. Let's draw a center line first. Select here 3-point arc. Connect this point to this point. The same here. Exit. Now let's define it. 5 millimeter and here also 5 millimeter. Keep radius 8 millimeter, 8 millimeter. Select extruded cut and here select this face and this face. Keep mid plane and even okay, this mid plane enough. Okay, see, fillet, keep 2 millimeter, select this sharp edge. Okay, that's fine. Front plane, sketch, normal. Let's choose a circle here. Now let's define it. 2 millimeter, and distance from bottom edge 3 millimeter. Okay, now select the center point and origin and create here relation vertical. Select extruded cut, keep through all both. Okay, that's it, the hole is created. We need multiple number of holes, so choose here circular pattern, select this face, and here select 3 number of holes. We want 3 number of hole, equal spacing. Okay, see, it's 3 number of hole is created. Front plane sketch, corner rectangle, create one line in outer edge, 0.2 millimeter, 1 millimeter, and distance from bottom line, bottom 8.5 millimeter. Center line, draw a vertical center line. Select here revolve boss base, select this line as axis. You can see it's going to be create here. Okay, and this part we will define some dark color. Okay, that's fine. Front plane sketch. Now we want to cut something inside. Corner rectangle, 0.2 millimeter, 3 millimeter length, and the distance from bottom edge 1.5 millimeter. Draw a center line, vertical center line. Make sure it is vertical. Now go to feature and here select revolved cut. Select this line as axis. You can see the preview. It's going to cut a circular shape. Let's say okay. That's it. Look at here. Front plane sketch. Now we want to cut something from the inside. We want to make it hollow, not all, but start from here, come down, connect, exit. Now let's define it. 7 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter, and let's say these 2 points 0.5 millimeter, and this one vertical distance keep 2 millimeter. That's fully defined. Go to feature, select revolve cut, and select this vertical line as axis. You can see the preview, it's going to cut. Okay, that's it. See, now here inside this we will create our flash lamp or LED light. So front plane sketch, select the line, start from origin point upward, go back to this point and it will automatically convert it. Select this point, exit. 7 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter. This radius also keep 3.5 millimeter. Select here revolve boss base and select this line as a axis. You can see. Okay, now select this revolve body, go to appearance, and here choose LED light. We will define anything like yellow, that's look nice. LED light, front plane sketch, and here we want to create a hole for fixing. So let's make a big hole, 3 millimeter, and distance from bottom edge 32 millimeter. Create some relation, center point of circle and origin point horizontal. Extruded cut, keep end condition mid plane, or you can choose through all both. So it will cut it from here. That's it. So this is the our flashlight, LED flashlight. Let's save this part number 5. LED flashlight. That's it. Now here we will make the next part, shorn blade. So let's start. Choose front plane, sketch, draw a vertical and horizontal center line. Let's start. Exit. Now let's define it. .5 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 20 millimeter, 6.5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter, and this one 10 millimeter. And this one keep 12 millimeter, not 20. Okay, that's fine. Again choose line, and connect with this line. Exit, take it up little. Okay, now let's define this also. The distance from here to this point 40, from here to overall length 47, .2 millimeter this length, and the distance from here to this point 6.5 millimeter. The same, this point to this point, keep vertical 8.2 millimeter. That's it. Choose fillet 0.8 and select this corner. Okay, now choose 10 millimeter and select this corner. Okay, cancel it. Now that's fine. Choose circle and here draw a circle. Let's keep 3 millimeter. Select 3-point arc. Keep radius 18 millimeter. Okay, now select this line and delete it. Fully defined sketch, calculate. Construction line and draw one construction line. Exit. That's it. Now this is what our main design. Select extruded boss. Select this face and this face. Keep mid plane. Thickness we need 1.5 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Choose fillet 1 millimeter and select these two corners. Okay, again fillet 0.5 millimeter and select these two corners. Okay, that's it. Now we want to create one plane here, so let's check where is our, select this right plane, and select this corner vertex. See, it's going to create a parallel plane here. Okay. Now here select this line, sketch, choose the line, and we would like to cut here blade shape. So first make center line, choose here line, select mirror entity, select this all lines and mirror against this vertical line. Okay, now let's define this. Point 0.25 and distance from bottom line 1.3, and let's keep overall length 5.7 millimeter. See, this is what we are going to cut. Select here extruded cut, keep through all. See, okay, that's it. Now again choose the same plane, sketch, and here choose hidden line visible, choose the line, connect it from up to this point, this cutout point, exit. Now let's define the angle 45 degree, exit. That's it. Now come back surface, select this surface, sketch, circle, and let's draw a circle here. .2 millimeter, and distance from this upper edge 0.75 millimeter, and let's keep this distance with this plane 1.6. That's it. Now see, the geometry is fully defined. Select here extruded cut, select through all, and here you will see one window, direction of extrusion. So select this one and we create one line. See, now here we selected this line, so it's going to cut in this way, according to this way. Okay, that's it. Now choose linear pattern, select this line as a axis of cut, and make distance 1.6, let's say 4. No, we need to make it 3.2, 3.5. That's close. 7, 7, 9. If we will make it less 3.4, then here we can create one more. That's fine. Okay, see, now just hide this blade. We hide this plane and hide this sketch also. Now select here top surface, sketch, and here we will create one groove for 3-point arc. Now let's define. 1 millimeter, keep radius 31 millimeter, make length 14 millimeter, and let's define the gap 13 millimeter. Now select here revolve cut and select this upper line as a cut of the axis of revolution and keep angle 90° only. See, it's going to cut only 90°. Okay, that's it. See, it is a kind of groove which is helpful during opening this blade. Let's make steel. We will make chrome, brushed chrome. Let's try aluminium. It's not visible mode actually. Satin finish also not better. So this is the better brushed chrome. Let's save it. Part number 6, sawn blade. Okay, saw blade, this one. Let's see what other kind of blades. We will reduce the gap between these two so it looks more nice. So edit linear pattern feature 1.85 millimeter and here increase 18 number of. Okay, now that's look more fine, more better. And steel, brushed steel, this is more visible. Save it. Now with the help of this we will create the second knife. So what we will do, up to this 4 stage keep as it is and select last 4 unsuppress. See, and here choose edit feature and from here delete one relation. See, this one only we need. Okay, that's it. It will come soon. Front plane, sketch, normal. Now select the line, convert it into arc, exit and choose 3-point arc up to here. Select the line and connect it. Now let's define it. (27 millimeter). Overall keep 47 millimeter. And this distance from origin, a vertical distance 2 millimeter. Now distance from here to this point 9.6 millimeter and keep the radius 88 millimeter. Now see, this is fully defined. So select extruded boss, mid plane 1.5. okay, see, now edit right plane and this vertex is missing, so let's delete this. Okay, delete all the previous so that our geometry become. That's it. Now you see, we first extrude this one, then this fillet, these 2 fillets and the last one, this part. Now let's create the plane. plane, select this line and select this point. Keep vertical, perpendicular, see edge. It's perpendicular this point to this edge. This is important relation. Okay, now select this plane, sketch normal. Start from here to origin point, then connect it. Draw a center line, a vertical center line. Choose mirror and mirror this three lines against vertical. Okay, let's define it. 0.05 millimeter. Keep the length 6 millimeter. See, now just rotate your geometry and go to feature, and here you will find we want to choose swept cut, so exit, select here swept cut and select this face, this line actually, not line, this edge actually. See sketch profile and option, it's as it is, no matter. Okay, here uncheck align with faces. Okay, that's it. Now see, you can hide this plane, select this face, sketch, select the line, 3-point arc. Now let's define this 0.5 millimeter, 14 millimeter, and the distance from end point origin point 13 millimeter. Fillet a radius 31. That's fine, this fully defined. Select here revolve cut, select this line as a axis and keep angle 90 degree. Okay, that's it. See, this is our simple knife. Now the sharp edge, let's try to fillet 0.25 and select this corner. Okay, that's fine. Now let's save as part number 7, blade. Now here the next part we will make again with the help of this body. So do one thing, select last 5 options, right click, delete, delete. That's it. Now choose front plane, sketch, select here line, convert it into arc, and connect with this line and exit. Let's define it 11 millimeter, 11 millimeter, radius 12 millimeter, 11.5 millimeter. Now let's make the gap 3.5 millimeter. Now this gap 3.6 millimeter. See, the drawing is fully defined, so select extruded boss, mid plane and keep 1.5 millimeter thickness. Okay, that's fine. Again choose right plane, sketch, select here line, Now start from this point, draw a parallel line, connect with this, exit, parallel this two line. Now select these two lines parallel. Now it's time to define 3.5. Select this point and this point, 11. Select these 2 points, 9. Define with this point 2 millimeter. This point 3 millimeter, and this distance from this edge 3 millimeter, and this edge from this line 0.5 millimeter. Okay. .4 millimeter, 0.6 millimeter. So this is fully defined sketch. Okay. Select the line and connect these 2 points. Exit. Extruded boss. Keep mid plane thickness 1.5 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Now let's start fillet. .5 millimeter, 1.5 millimeter. Okay. Again choose fillet. Select inside 1 millimeter. Select this side. Okay. Fillet 1.5 millimeter and select these 2 corners. Okay. Fillet 0.25 and select this sharp edge. Okay. See, so this is our uncoiler. Save as part number 8, uncoiler. Uncoiler, save. That's it. Now here with the help of uncoiler we will make our screwdriver. So we will do the same thing. Select last 6 parameters and delete it. Delete this, and this is our first parameter. See, this is what we created in our shorn blade, this body. So it is same in all the blades. Front plane sketch. Select here line. Draw a horizontal line. And connect with this line and connect, exit. This 2 makes equal. Again this 2 makes collinear. Now let's define distance 26 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 3.2 millimeter, and the distance from here to this bottom point 6.5 millimeter. That's it. Select extruded boss, keep mid plane and thickness the same 1.5 millimeter. See, okay, front plane sketch. Now screwdriver body we will create. Select the center line and connect with this point, exit. Select this line horizontal. Now let's define 8.5 millimeter, take it inside, 2.5 millimeter, 0.3 millimeter. Select here revolve boss base. Select this line as a axis of revolution. Okay, that's it. See, now select this face, sketch normal. Now here we will make some grooves. Center line, exit. Choose here line, and connect, exit. Here two line created. Select both the end points and center line and create one relation symmetric. That's fine. Here also bottom, select both the end point and center line and create relation symmetric. Now it's time to define 0.05 millimeter, 0.05 millimeter, angle 90 degree, and let's make distance, keep little bigger, 3 millimeter. Now select here extruded cut. Keep the length 5 millimeter, angle 14 degree. See, okay, that's it. We cut it here, a simple groove, circular pattern. Here select this cutout. Even you can select the cutout from drop down this menu and select a circular face. We want 4 number of cutouts, 360 degree. Select OK. Now see, this is our screwdriver. Now select this face, sketch normal, select the line, start from this corner to this corner. Okay, draw one center line. Select the center line and make construction geometry mirror. Select this line and mirror against this line. Okay, choose smart dimension, keep 1.5 millimeter and select extruded cut. Now see, we are going to cut this one. Make the more depth so it will cut all. Select this face, sketch, convert entity. Select this face, convert entity. The same way, just do it back. Select both the faces, convert entities. Select extruded cut. Choose here up to surface, and this is the surface. And here select our geometry. This one, this one. That's it. Okay. See, So this is our beautiful fillet. 3 millimeter. 3 millimeter is too big. Keep 1 millimeter. Okay. So this is our screwdriver, Swiss plier screwdriver. So let's save as 9 screwdriver. Now here let's make the right arm of the army plier, Swiss army plier. Sketch. Select the line. Draw a horizontal line and connect it. Exit. Now let's define it. .67 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 1.2 millimeter. Keep this gap 1.2 millimeter, 1.2 millimeter, 14 millimeter. Now it is fully defined. Select here 3-point arc. Collect these 2 points. Okay. Smart dimension. Select this center point and this center point. 1 millimeter. Okay. Choose 3-point arc. Select dimension. Select center point. Okay, this one, and center point of this one. Okay. Keep parallel relation, parallel dimension 0.75 millimeter. Select extruded boss, and here select this face. Leave this one, this curved, and select this curve. I hope you remember. Leave this one, we don't want this one. Keep mid plane. 14 thickness, keep 14 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Let's choose fillet. Keep 2 millimeter. Select these 2 edges and the last one. Okay. Now select fillet. Select the last one, 4 millimeter. Okay, that's it. Our first dimension is 14 and 6, 1.2. That's fine. Choose here shell. Select 0.75 millimeter. Select this backside all faces. 0.75 show view. You can see the preview. Okay. See. Now here in sketch 1 we will do some edit sketch. This 6 millimeter make 9 millimeter. Exit. That's fine. Select this face sketch, and here we need to create some hole. Select both the circles, make equal relation. Let's define one by one. 3 millimeter, 3.95 millimeter, and keep vertical distance 7.3 millimeter. The same we have to do it from this point, 3.95 millimeter, and let's say vertical distance, leave it this point. Okay, 4.3 millimeter. Select here extruded cut and cut through all. Okay, Now this is the fixing hole. We need to fix this one. Now select top plane, see, sketch, normal. Let's choose line, draw one midline, select here line, up to this line. It should be merged to this line. Select the line horizontal. Now connect it up to this line. Exit. It's time to define 50 millimeter, 5 millimeter, and distance from this line to here 5 millimeter. Now distance from here to this point 25 millimeter. This one 0.8 millimeter, not that much. And let's make this length 3.75 millimeter, and define this one 2 millimeter. Now this drawing is fully defined. Look at here. Select mirror and select this all geometry and mirror against this line. Okay, see, select extruded cut, select here through all. Okay, that's it. Select this face, sketch normal. Now here we want to make some cutouts. Convert it into arc and connect up to this line, up to here, and connect. Exit. Now let's define these 2 points first. $18 millimeter. Let's make that's it. Now check our first drawing. Click show. Now select this upper line and this line parallel. Okay, now let's define this 9.5 millimeter, this point to origin 20 millimeter, and the same way select this end point to this origin 30 millimeter, and keep the radius 15 millimeter. See, select here extruded cut, and this one we need to cut it, keep end condition through all. Okay, that's it. Now hide this. See here, let's save this. Part number 10, right arm. Now let's save some color. Okay, that's fine color. Select this face, sketch normal, and here we will write something. Go to text, select here Swiss Plier, keep mid, and select here font, keep bold, let's say 5. Oh, that's fine, it's looks fine. Go to feature, select here split line, and select this surface. See here in split line, select projection, and this is our current geometry text, and this is the face. Okay, now you can change the color or whatever you like, or make some select one by one all the. See here it is wide high gloss plastic. Okay, that's it. Now let's save it. Now we will make, this is the right arm, now we will make left arm with the help of this one. So we will do one thing, last two pattern, delete this cut out, delete, select this face, sketch normal, select here line, connect this one, exit. Let's start to define. (16.25 millimeter), 22.5 millimeter, 46.5 millimeter, and the last point 53 millimeter. Let's make this length 6.2 millimeter. Okay, then select this length 6.8 millimeter. Fine, choose star point and put in anywhere here in center point. Okay, now select all this geometry, select for construction purpose 3-point arc. Now connect this arc. Exit. Now select this arc and this outer edge, make relation tangent. Okay, this outer radius keep 90 millimeter, 4.3 millimeter, 6.4 millimeter. Okay, now select this line, this line actually is straight, so we can connect it. Exit. Now this portion we need to cut it. Extruded Cut. See, through all. Okay, that's it. This is our letter cut, so delete this letter. It's undo. We need to delete the letter. I think something went wrong. Okay, let's save it and we will see later. Left arm. Now here let's create the right ply. So choose here front plane, sketch, circle. Let's draw here two circles. 7.5 millimeter, 10.5 millimeter. 10.5 millimeter. 4.5 millimeter. Make it diameter 7 millimeter. Center line. Connected center line and one horizontal line. Construction line, just make 13 millimeter. 10.5 millimeter. This one make 33. Okay, angle 10.5 degree, 33 millimeter long. Select the line and connect this to sphere. Okay, here is tangent, here also tangent. Again choose, select this arc and this arc. Make sure all tangent relation. Select line and start from here to this point. -90 degree to this. And connect, exit. Now here select these two lines parallel. -65 degree, 6 millimeter. 10 millimeter. 20 millimeter. Delete this one and again define line from here to this point. That's fine. 20.2 millimeter. Okay, do one thing, delete this tangent relation. Now again try. 20 millimeter, that's fine. .8 millimeter. Now this is fully defined, so just go to feature, select extruded boss, select this face, this one, it's covered all the body. Keep mid plane and make the thickness 5 millimeter. That's it. See, select this face, sketch normal, choose circle and draw a circle up to this circle. Select here line, don't start just below this point. to this line, select horizontal. Now let's define. Nine millimeter, 1.8 millimeter, and this one same 10.5 millimeter. Okay, choose the line and connect it from here to this arc. Exit, trim entity, power trim, and trim this one. Delete this line and again choose line and connect it from here to exit. Now create one relation, select these two lines, tangent relation. That's fine. Trim, power trim. Okay, this is perfect. Select extruded cut. This face, this face. Select through all. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch. Draw a first center line. Exit, corner, select line and select up to this corner. Exit, choose mirror, select this rectangle and mirror against this center line. Okay, now let's define the gap. 1.25 millimeter, 20 millimeter long length. Select extruded cut. Here keep through all end condition. Okay, that's it. It's become a sharper edge. See, now here let's make fillet. Keep 10 millimeter. Select this side, this edge and reverse top edge. Okay, fillet 1 millimeter and select this edge and the opposite direction. Okay, select this face, sketch normal. Now here we want to make some cutouts, so choose here line. Select 3-point arc. Exit. Now let's define it. .8. Select this line and these two lines make relation parallel. Now define the gap. .7 millimeter, 4.13 millimeter, and distance from here to origin point keep 19 millimeter, radius 12 millimeter. See, this is fully defined. Choose line and connect from this end to this end. Select extruded cut. Keep through all. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch. Here we want to make some grooves, so connect it, exit. Cancel this one, delete. Now choose here front plane, sketch normal, that's fine. Now choose here line, connect it. Again choose the line and connect this midpoint, exit. Select the center line, construction. Select both the end points and center line and make relation symmetric. Point 0.5 millimeter. 0.15 millimeter. Distance from here to this corner. 0.2 millimeter. See, select here extruded cut, and this one we would like to cut. Keep mid plane. Okay. Now select linear pattern. Select any straight line. Let's choose this line. Point 0.5 reverse direction. 28 number of cutouts. See, okay, that's it. See, here we made the teeth on right arm, right plier. So the main thing here is you have to keep your extruded cut more than 5 milli in both direction. Now select this face, sketch normal. Select circle. Keep the diameter 10.5 millimeter. Select extruded cut and make the depth 2.5 millimeter. Okay, see here, that's it. Now here we want to create some teeth, so select this face, sketch normal, choose here line. Now let's define this. Delete this one and delete this relation also here. .25 millimeter. Okay, let's change this position. Center line, select this line vertical, that's it. .5 millimeter, that's fine, this is fully defined. Select Extruded Cut, keep here and condition through all. Okay, see, now select here circular pattern, here select this face, uncheck equal spacing, keep 6 degree, 8 numbers, see. Okay, that's it. See the threads created for plier. Show. Now this is your first geometry, we need to show it. Choose here plane, first select this line and select this point. See, this is the vertex, here we are going to create a plane. Okay, now select this plane, sketch, that's it. Choose line, and connect, exit. Now let's define this point first. 0.5 millimeter, 0.1 millimeter. Now let's define the overall length, 2.3 millimeter. Okay, now select here extruded boss. Now you can see here extrusion, keep 4.5 millimeter. Okay, now hide this plane and hide this first geometry. Hide. See, this is the body we created. Now first save this body. Part number 12, right plier, now here select this face, sketch, choose the line up to this point, up to end point, and connect with this point. Now let's define this length, 0.75. Delete this, again choose. Okay, 0.75 millimeter. Select here extruded cut, select through all. Okay, that's it. Now choose this face, sketch, select circle and draw here a 3 millimeter circle. Let's keep the diameter 3 millimeter. Select extruded cut and keep the end condition through all. Okay, see. Now select this back surface, sketch normal. Here we want to create a hole in between, in center point. So first create a diagonal, select center line, create one diagonal, exit, choose circle and choose, find out here midpoint. That's it. Let's define this 2.5 millimeter. Select here extruded cut and make the depth 2 millimeter only. See. Okay, that's it. Now select this face, sketch normal, select the line, start from this point to this point, up to here, exit. Now let's define this angle, 30 millimeter. See. Okay, select this circle, convert entities. That's it. Now this portion we need to delete, extruded cut, and here select this face only. See, leave all other, all through all. Okay, that's it. See, so this is the our right plier. Save it, go to appearance, and let's see what material is suitable. Let's go to steel. If we will choose chrome plate, satin finish, steel have also stainless steel finish. This little dark, if we choose aluminium satin finish, this give more realistic look. Satin, okay, let's keep this one, satin finish stainless steel. Save it. Let's see other, I think we forget to add one more part. Select this face, sketch, take the position, choose circle, and draw one circle here. Let's keep the diameter 6.5 millimeter and extrude up to 2.5 millimeter. Okay, that's fine. Save. Now let's see the right ply, how to create. Now here we selected chrome, brushed nickel, so let's create the left plier. We will create the left ply with the help of right ply, so we will do the same. Select this face, sketch, convert entity. Now this circle is converted, just select extruded cut, select here through all. Okay, that's it. Now this is the our left plier. So save as, don't save, otherwise you lost your right plier. Save as 13 left plier. Now let's start the assembly of Swiss plier. Now here let's start the assembly of Swiss plier. So select here new, choose here assembly. Okay, now this is the SolidWorks assembly window. Let's browse our first part. You can change it large icon and select, press right arm, left arm. Okay, this is our right arm, this is left arm. Rotate, okay, choose background. I'll prefer always white. By default it is fixed and it is floating, so you can't rotate or float, move this one, but this one you can adjust. Select here insert component, browse, and choose right plier and left plier. Open. Okay, now let's rotate component, make this position. Okay, choose Mate, select this circular face and this circular face, make relation concentric, take it this out. Now select this face and this circular face, coincident relation. Okay, any one component, right click, fixed. This one is fixed, so this one can be possible to rotate. It should be like this. right click, float, choose here mat, select this hole and this hole, concentric relation, okay. Go to advanced mat, choose here width, select these two faces, select these two faces, okay. Now select this hole and this hole, clear, standard mat, select this hole and this hole, make relation concentric, okay. Advanced mat, choose here width, select these two faces, now this part two faces, now it is fixed here, okay. Now make it a standard view, that's it. Insert component, now choose here Revit and this washer, washer 2, this is washer 2, this is Revit. Now press Ctrl key and make multiple number of washer and Revit. We need 4 number of washer and 4 number of Revit. Choose mat, select this washer body and this hole, make relation concentric, coincident, okay. Select this face and this face, make relation coincident, okay. Select this face and this circular face, coincident, concentric relation, okay. Head face, rivet head face, see coincident relation, okay. That's fine. And these two also let's fix here, concentric relation, and this hole with this one, concentric relation, this wall, coincident relation. Now the same thing we have to do it for this one, okay. Okay, that's fine. Now here let's fix this washer through here, so let's choose mat, select this hole and this pin, Revit, make relation concentric, okay. Now select the wall of this plier and wall of washer, okay. This washer hole and Revit hole, concentric relation. Now the plier wall and the outer washer wall, okay. Coincident relation, now it is fixed here. Now let's come down, take it both the washer down, washer, Revit, okay. Select the wall, okay. Now the same here, concentric relation, select this wall and this wall, see here it's going to fixed, okay. So the all the washers are fixed here. Now just now this is the let's browse our next component, support. Press Ctrl key and copy one more, rotate this one, both should be in opposite like this, okay. Choose mat, select this hole and this washer, make relation concentric, okay. Now select this wall and this wall and make relation parallel, okay. That's fine. Go to advanced mate, choose here width, select these two side faces, the same these two side faces. See, it's going to fixed here. Okay, that's fine. The same thing we have to do it here. Select this circle and washer, and go to standard mat and choose concentric. Okay, now select this face and this face, make relation parallel, that's fine. Now go to advanced mat, here choose width, select the two side faces, then two side faces of arm. Okay, fine. Now it is fixed. Now our many parts fixed here in Swiss Plier. Now just make like this. This should be closed. Actually we should make a relation between these two. We will create later on. Now let's browse our other all parts. Choose swan blade, press Ctrl key, blade, uncoiler, screwdriver, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again browse and bring our washer 1. Okay. Now here press Ctrl key and make multiple number of copies. Okay, fine. Mat, select this washer and this pin, concentric relation, select this face and washer face, coincident relation. Okay, now select this screwdriver and this concentric relation, washer and this body. Okay, washer and this pin. Okay, select this back side and screwdriver, coincident relation. Now this time let's, okay, washer, back face, coincident relation. Now let's fix this two washer, take it up, washer, Revit, coincident relation, sorry, face, concentric relation, actually that was, and these two faces, coincident relation. Now select this hole and pin, Revit, concentric relation, this face and washer face, here coincident relation, the last washer, Revit, concentric relation, this face and Revit, that's fine. Select this Revit and the whole of this blade, concentric relation, the face and this face, coincident relation. Okay, that's fine. Now press Ctrl key and copy one washer, select this face, mat, this whole of washer, concentric relation. Now select this face, coincident relation. Okay, now all the blades are fixed here. Screwdriver, your coil opener, uncoiler, swan blade and blade. See, all the things we fixed. Let's check what else balance. LED flashlight. Okay, now choose your mat, select this hole and this pin, make relation concentric. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now here select this part and choose a plane. Okay, choose the front plane of this part, and let's say this part, Revit. If you select the Revit, it will show you which Revit is going to select. So here also the front plane of Revit, come down, press Ctrl key and front plane of this part. Both the parts we selected front plane, choose Matte. See here, coincident relation. Okay, okay, that's fine. Now our LED flash lamp fixed. Okay. Do one thing, just select fixed and rotate. Float. So this is the our beautiful Swiss plier. First let's save this. Swiss plier assembly. If you like to give some animation, we will try it. I think it's no need any animation, that's fine. Now here let's create very important relation, because this is see unevenly it is interfering and matting. So go to matte and go to advanced matte and choose at the end. Here you will find angle. Select this face and this face. Now here we are going to define some angle. So here maximum and minimum. Maximum keep 30 degree and minimum make 1 degree. Select OK. Now let's play. Open. See, that's it. It is not going to see. It is not interfering. So this is the our main relation. That's fine. Let's save it, rebuild and save it. So I hope you like it. Please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Don't forget to share and like our video. If you have any kind of comment, just write down below. I'll try to answer each and every question. And please subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.